Do 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 do. Look at that. I started just before 9 o'clock, and now I wait for JJ. I started a minute early because I can. JJ 6
Oh.
JJT. What's up, brother?
Oh, bro.
Bruh. What's
Bruh.
happened?
Oh,
Bruh.
it is happening.
I don't know what's happened. I have no idea.
Yeah.
I started like a minute early because
You just wanted to get it that way. You just needed
yes.
you needed that in your soul.
Yes. See, let me save that picture that Exaginous posted because it is a dope picture. How do I download? Save image because that's gonna be our freaking
The one that I made?
yes. For the side quest, your weekly journey into the wonderful world of video games.
The Wonderful World of
I'm
Color, starring Michael Eisner.
Yes, I'm one of your luscious hosts, Dolly Demofsky, joining me as usual, the one, the only JJ at 6 p.m. JJ time. Hold it.
Yeehaw. My voice is not.
Yeet ha. I
Yeah.
don't think any of ours is.
My voice is not luscious in any way, shape, or
No,
form, and
yeah.
I realize that.
I'm slowly recovering. I had a cold earlier this week, like yesterday and the day before. I think it was Sunday. I went to the Comic-Con. I did a bunch of crap over the weekend, and I went to Comic-Con, the Motor City Comic-Con. I think I caught something either there or at the art school where they had their student show.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
That's what you
great.
yeah.
Because I felt like crap the whole weekend and getting some stuff done outside. And so yeah, I got home from the Comic-Con on Sunday, which was very cool, by the way. Sunday is when I really started feeling like Sunday on the drive home is when I started feeling it. I'm like, crap. But a lot of cool, like Fabian Nitseza
Ah,
was
yeah.
there. And a bunch of other like great artists and stuff were there.
I got a Fatal Attractions issue signed by Fabian.
Oh,
I love that
nice.
was Fatal Attractions was like one of the first like comic events that I
Okay.
like remember. Like it was in the early 90s, and I had just kind of gotten into comics because of the cartoon, so X-Men cartoon, and that's the one where Wolverine gets his adamantium ripped from his body by Magneto,
Yes,
which is
dude.
always something I always desperately wanted them to adapt some way into the
Mm-hmm.
movies, because just for the grisly aesthetic of
Yeah.
the metal Magneto ripping the metal from him.
Dude,
And they
it's
kept it
freaking
that way
awesome.
for like 5 years.
Yeah, they did,
Yeah.
man. It was pretty badass, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that was the first time I saw that, like in a animated or whatever. It was good, good shit,
Yeah.
good stuff. Again, thank you to everybody who's joining us and watching us. I want to thank our producer, our executive right now, Punctified. Thank you, Punctified. You are awesome. You can find Punctified at Blue Sky and everywhere else. PUNKDEFIED, Punctified. Thank you to the producers. I'm one of the producers, Dolly Demofsky. Also, Stefan Swanlin, Zero, the prototype, Exaginous, and Jeff Grubb. And then thank you to the friends of the show, the folks giving special thanks, and everybody else. There's a lot of people.
Fellow independent games journalist Jeff Grubb.
Fellow independent game journalist Jeff Grubb. Yeah, we talked about it. Very happy again for Jeff, who's going to try to get on the show eventually. He said he was going to. We're waiting, Jeff. No, it'll be fine. Hey JJ, how you doing, man?
I'm doing fine.
Okay.
I'm exhausted, but I took a nap, so I'm actually kind of feeling all right.
Oh, you lucky.
I took a nap, woke up, said, "Oh shit, the podcast is in 45 minutes." So then I heated up a bowl of ramen and powered through that. Now here I am.
That's good. I had Chick-fil-A, the Lord's chicken. No, I picked.
And on the seventh day, he clucked.
Seventh day he clucked. No, I had that on the way home. I hardly ever get fast food. But my drives have been 2+ hours on the way home because all the construction and the rain, so it has not been fun. So I figured, you know what? My daughter wanted a cookies and cream milkshake, and I'm like, well, when in Rome, let me get some chicky fingers from Chick-fil-A. It was all right today. It wasn't anything special. It was actually a little on the more burned side, the over fried side.
I've had in my life Chick-fil-A twice.
Okay.
It's actually relatively new here still. Like
it was, yeah, same
like,
here. It was kind of
the
newer
first
here.
one opened just like 2019, like pre-pandemic, just kind of.
Same here. 2019. I think there's several more.
Did
But
yours
yeah,
do the first like 100 people get like a year
yeah.
for so they're just like tents in front? The one here was like tents in front of the Chick-fil-A building for
Oh yeah.
more longer than anyone should have been for a year of Chick-fil-A. It was like, I'm like, there's been tents there for like a month. Like
Wow.
yeah, I'm like, yeah, you probably could have just gone to work.
Sure. Yeah, it's like I like to be honest. I like Popeye's chicken better. Sorry,
Yeah,
everybody.
no, Popeyes is my shit, man.
Popeyes is so fucking good. We're at the no, we're not at the past the 5 minute. Oh, we are past the 5 minute mark.
Yeah, we are.
Fuck asshole.
Yeah.
But we're gonna have a fun show today because it's a shorter show. Because Zach backed out at the end, which is totally fine. We're just messing with Zach. It's all
He's
good.
earned it.
He's earned it. Yes, for sure. I'm just pulling up some news bites. You actually had a news bite, which is why I named today's
just noticed
episode. Yeah. And I'm going to let me share this screen. Our friends at Game Informer. Fortnite is back on the iOS App Store after nearly 5-year hiatus. Fortnite, baby. Fortnite.
Geez, 5 years it would have been 5 years in August.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Ridiculous that.
Good Lord.
Think about
was it 2020?
2020, August 2020. Think about like that's a lot of revenue just straight up lost. Like think about how big Fortnite still is, and then how big of a platform iOS is just maintained.
It's nuts
because like Roblox and Minecraft are still like routinely like the biggest sellers on sellers on
your money makers. You're gonna see that. You're gonna see Fortnite rocket to the top. Rocket League to the top. Yeah, Fortnite will be up there for sure, and their revenue is gonna go through the roof. Also, because now they don't have to do that extra cut that Apple's trying to get out of, so they're gonna make some money, some cash money.
Just it's but also at the end of the day, like whatever, it's just two shitty companies having a shitty fight against each other. Like Apple really is kind of screwing over developers, but also like I hate that it's Epic that
but yeah, I think
Battle of the Tims.
They
should put a Tim Cook skin, but like just enough to where you can tell it's Tim Cook, but also just not enough so you couldn't sue them for it.
Oh, that'd be great. Make it a Steve Jobs. That would actually be pretty good. A Steve Jobs
just put a black turtleneck in there.
Just
put a black turtleneck and a graying beard on Jonesy.
Yes. Oh my God, that'd be perfect. That would be freaking perfect. Couple more little news. Let me write this news bite down. Actually, Fortnite is back.
Fork knife back and better than ever. I don't know. That might be true. It might not be true.
I don't know. I honestly haven't played it in a minute, so whatever.
I played the Lego stuff and the rhythm stuff, and that's that's my Fortnite experience in the past year. And I guess the racing thing. I think I tried the racing thing, but
something you won't be playing right now, or probably you're not going to be playing for a while. But let's get to this first one, and that is Marvel 1943 Rise of Hydra is getting pushed to early 2026. I forgot that was scheduled for this year, so
Yeah,
I don't think it's a big loss for anybody. I don't think anybody had that on the radar.
I saw that and I was like, huh. Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
like I didn't. I just assumed whenever like it's like GTA 6 or whatever. It's like, oh, it's coming out this year and you've shown like half of something. Like
Right.
it's like there's no like these things live and die by their promotion and you have done nothing. So
Yeah. Oh Lord.
I am I don't know. I'm still cautiously optimistic about this game. It's conceptually a very good idea for a Marvel game. Like it also just like strips it, like removes it from any sort of MCU anything, like which is always sort of a big problem these Marvel games have is that when they release something that's vaguely modern, they try so hard to make it like attractive to an MCU enjoyer. So
MC, yeah.
because like the
Both,
Avengers game was like desperate to be like sort of like an alternate reality of the MCU. Meanwhile, Midnight Suns absolutely was like, no, this is a comic book game where everything was kind of based on comics. Granted, that one failed, but it's the better of the two games that came out in that time frame. So fingers crossed. That Blade game is apparently still being made too.
Supposedly, there are rumors that we'll be seeing it fairly soon.
Yeah, there's been
that was Machine Head Games.
Machine Head, no, yeah, Arcane.
I mean Arcane, yeah. So I wouldn't be surprised if that's at the Xbox thingy here in a 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks.
Got announced at
3 weeks.
Got announced at the Xbox thingy, so why not just show it off again at the Xbox thingy?
I'm guessing that's where we'll see it, and I'm guessing it won't have a date.
Yeah, no, the rumors.
But it's going to be multi-platform, as everything Xbox is going to show going forward is going to be multi-platform. After that,
I really do want to see weirder things pop up that are Xbox exclusive.
Like, I completely agree.
Like random old things that never like came out. Like put the Rare Replay collection on the Switch too.
Yeah. Couple more little news bites.
Sunset Overdrive finally coming to the PlayStation.
Finally, close enough. Jade Raymond is leaving yet another developer. She is leaving the studio she founded, Haven Studios.
The CEO of not getting shit done.
Yeah, man. I don't know if she's like completed a product recently.
She hasn't had a game come out since she was working at EA for Battlefront 2. That's right. The last product of hers and we all know how that launch went.
Yeah.
So that almost shut down the entire industry of loot boxes.
Oh God, yeah, that's right. Well, she was making the live service Fair Games, which is now Fair Games without the dollar sign at it. They've dropped the dollar sign. It's just a regular old S.
That was like the main personality that we had going for that game. And
yeah. It's just wild. I don't freaking know. Yeah, it's just so bizarre. Thank you to games industry.
It's kind of funny because I think it kind of got lost how big Jade was in like the 360 PS3 era. Like,
was it like Assassin's Creed?
Yeah. And she was also an early target of the bad people online.
Yeah,
she was a very early target of that stuff.
Yeah,
so.
Correct. Yeah. We got a new button here, by the way. Show comments on stage. Let's see what this does. Comments. Take the stage.
Oh, it's like Twitch chat.
Twitch chat. Okay, so if somebody says something, I don't know, Exadramoose, Zero, Stefan, who's ever there. If you guys message, it'll automatically pop up. I don't have to just click the show button.
Does it happen if I do it? Yeah. It does.
Oh yeah, look at butts, and butts on all of them. That's funny. You did it for every single one. Oh, wonderful. Great times. Let's see here. Another little news bite. Speaking of also good news, a lot of great news this week. Bungie pulls marathon gameplay after art plagiarism storm. And we're reviewing all the art. You better review the game release because seems to have
This
This
whole
is second
thing just
time. Yeah.
yeah. This Bungie just like every news story just create just like it's a visceral reaction, and not the good
Visceral.
studio visceral games.
Yeah.
But like, good God, like this is nightmare material. Like this would kill any smaller project.
Yeah. For real.
Like if this weren't Bungie and I guess Sony, like, because I don't know what's Bungie's deal these days. Are they still like
They're still
is Sony still
they're yeah.
majority or
Yep.
whatever? I can't remember, but this game, man, poisoned well.
I don't know if it's really weird because this game was set to launch this summer.
Yeah.
And now I think they're like, Zach made a great point. Like, you built your whole game around this art style. Like,
Yeah,
that's what your marketing has been. That's what your gameplay is showing, this sort of futuristic graphic style. And it's been like twice now stolen. So
this sucks. This whole thing sucks to agree. You're already launching a game in in a space that is unproven, despite everybody making a game in there. There's been just a couple like actual success stories out of this whole thing,
right? Yeah,
and like you're not making like it's. This game was always weird to me because I liked the original marathons.
Yeah,
those are good, like of the time 90s FPS. Wolfenstein likes.
Oh, totally. Yeah,
and then
I like that Wolfenstein like. That's good.
Yeah. I think there's a distinct difference between Wolfenstein and Doom, like especially from that era. But like, so like this game isn't for me. Like, this isn't like, oh, you like the marathon. Well, here's this. It's cool. It's got a cool aesthetic, but I'm not interested in what this game's doing. But the people that are interested in what this game is doing probably have no connection to marathon, so it could have been anything.
Oh, for sure,
could have been anything. It's like, it feels like you're just using the name for the sake of using the name. Like, it's like
to be honest, I in a weird way, I feel like, because I don't know if there's any tie to the original marathon at all with this.
I don't know what the lore situation.
Don't know if there's a lore situation. Would not be surprised if they, I hate to say, change the name of this because it's so poisoned, but
yeah. And they're not gonna like change the aesthetic, because like the original marathon definitely was sci-fi by way of like kind of like Alien in a way, where it's that more industrial sci-fi as opposed to a cyberpunk sci-fi. So I don't know. You probably would, but like, you probably would have been better off if you just made it your version of Quake. But
for sure. It's sad. I remember playing Marathon, the original, on the Mac. The Mac computers in my in my school, at the art school, where I got sick over the weekend. I remember playing it there when I was in college. We'd finish our graphic design work using Adobe Illustrator. We were first learning Illustrator. We finished and start playing Marathon, and it was a blast because it was unlike anything you could do on a Mac at the time.
It was a trilogy too. Like, there were 3 of these games.
Well, I get them on Steam. So
I always liked the second game's Durandal. That's a good sci-fi
Durandal. Yeah, Durandal.
The first 2 were on. Remember the Apple console? The Pippin.
The Pippin. The Pippin. The Scottie Pippin.
I should buy an Apple Pippin. I need to see what those are going for.
You know what? You could add it to your collection and share it on our upcoming theme week, which is...
I'm glad you took the ball that I tossed to you.
Yeah, no, it's funny because so we're doing a theme week at SideQuesting. We did these theme weeks for a while. And, now I don't want to say a while. We did like 3 or 4 of them total. But we're doing a theme week, and we invite people. I think this first one is just collecting. Like, what do you collect? Whether it's gaming stuff, whether apparently stickers on a fridge is what some people collect, music, Ideally it was gaming related, but really it could be anything. Side questing is side of we're just whatever,
Maybe I should
and
switch mine to comic books.
you could do comics. I am going to likely talk. I don't want to talk about it. I have a couple ideas, so I may have two or three things. But
oh man, this thing's expensive.
Yeah.
It's like
What, a comic?
No, the Apple Pippin. It's like
Oh,
$500 for a used one without the box.
there you go. That's perfect. You just sell one of your 8 pre-ordered Switch 2s and get one of those things.
I'm not you. I got one pre-ordered Switch.
No, I canceled the other. I canceled the Walmart one, and I've got the Best Buy and the Target. The only reason I got the Target sitting around is because it was like, I had a $15 coupon through the Target Red Circle thing, whatever it was, their club.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, shoot, $15 off. And I'm totally ignoring you, but you can see the chat coming in there. But I'm like, oh, cool, yeah, it's $15 off. But so I'm like, okay, I got the Best Buy one, I got the Target one. I don't want to cancel the Target one because it's $15 off, but I want to go to the midnight launch. Hey, guess what? They're the same box. I can buy the Best Buy one, go there, hang out, enjoy my time, and then when the Target one comes in, return the Target one to Best Buy. At least that way I'll get $15 off. So it's a possibility.
I respect this elaborate grift for no real reason.
Or zero. I'll like to bid MSRP on the Target one. There you go. You can Zero's gonna come to my this first ever SideQuesting pool party, and he can pick it up there potentially.
Gathering of the
SideQuesting juggalos.
Sidelos. I don't know.
Sidelos.
We'll work.
Questalos. Yeah. We'll figure it out. That's it for the news. There's some other little things here and there, but it's already 9:20 Eastern Standard Time and only 6:20 JJ time. Let's get into some of the stuff we've been playing. You and I both played a game. You played a lot more of this game, but I want to get into the review copy, the review game you've been playing.
Oh, yeah.
First. Oh, that was cool.
What? My yeah. I've been playing played Bionic Bay.
No relation to Michael Bay.
Yeah, I keep wanting to call it BioWorld, and I apologize to them for that. I think that's a video game like wallet manufacturer or something. Bionic Bay is a very atmospheric 2D puzzle platformer. It's very Portal by way of Limbo. It's gorgeous looking game. I don't know what this game's like deal is in terms of like people's knowledge of it.
I don't know anything about it except it looks really nicely hand drawn.
It is gorgeous. It is so gorgeous to see him. The only thing I really don't like is sort of the character model and his movements. He looks like a puppet. Well, everything else is very sort of serious and realistic. He kind of stands out as a cartoon. But it's very much a hey man, a science experiment happened and now you're trapped in this techno organic hell world, and you just kind of got to platform around and you get all kinds of crazy tools. There are times where you just get like a tool to use to change some things and you use it for like a good portion of the game and then you never see it again. It's just like, all right, you're done with that one. Yeah, there's the coolest tool that kind of really makes the gameplay something special is the I guess the teleport is a way of saying it. Your main locomotion
we see it here in the trailer.
Yeah, you'll see it a lot in the trailer. You've got a cool run, jump, dive, roll kind of thing. Like your character can do this little dive, and it's kind of cool. It's kind of a cool like platforming thing. It's very like Mario 64 ish. like where you can just like, I can gain just enough if I push the dive button, and it gives me just enough to make it to the other side of the platform.
Oh, wow.
Then there are times where it's like you've got this little teleport thing, so there's like loose objects that if you can touch it, which sort of tags it, and when you tag it, you can swap places with it, just like you saw right there.
Oh, wow.
So as you can like that screen is a good example of how you want to use it. You touch it, you have an enemy sort of goes to its attack cycle, wait for it to get done, teleport with it and run off, or teleport with it and have it like, be a barrier for you, or touch it, have it sort of go off in some sort of scenario where there's like a conveyor belt that's going to be going through some very dangerous things that you couldn't walk through, or just help you extend a jump a little bit, like it got flung, or to just like use it as a barrier, like you're going up and there's a laser coming down, so you swap it so it covers the hole that you're going in, and then you can like swap again and like get up on the other side of the hole. It's a double-edged sword because sometimes you'll mess it up and that container will come right back down on you, and if you get something on you, you dead. It's very forgiving though with its checkpoints. It's usually only like a frame away, like like a screen away at best. It's just a very satisfying. I'm a big fan of Limbo and Inside. I really like those games, and this is just kind of more of that. It's not reinventing the wheel or anything over here, although I will say that like
I love these pixel particle physics, by the way.
So good. And there's so many of them. There's like a scene early on where you have to like climb the stars, and it's just like this beautiful like platforming, climbing up this star field with some stars that have detection on them. It's really cool. It's really, the aesthetic is what really sells this game, because there are times where you really feel like it's not realizing its potential completely. Like there's a lot of cool mechanics, and the motions all feel really good and stuff, and it's just like, I just wish it would just like commit more to some of these platforming ideas that they have. But no, I think this is a phenomenal game. I saw an ad for it at PAX, so I'm hoping maybe like they were like running it like, you know how they got that TV screen outside of the media room? I saw an ad for this a few times on it.
Okay.
So
That's
I'm
good.
hoping that maybe that will help it, because I think this game sort of deserves some eyes on it. It's definitely a one of the better games released this year so far, I think. So yeah, big fan of this.
Wow.
Big fan. I like a good aesthetic can go a long way with me. Like I can overlook some scuff if your aesthetic is real nice, but luckily like there's not a lot of scuff. It's pretty well polished. So like good for them on this. So, and it's short. You can get through it.
I always like that little, it's got a little bit of that sort of outer world or another world, whatever.
Another world, yeah, it's definitely got that like
cool
flashback, another world, like that kind of thing. Where the Prince of Persia, even because it has that kind of like vague, because it does have a lot of like run and jump and grab onto the side of a cliff.
Some momentum based stuff. That's
yeah. There's a lot of momentum. Your dude gets thrown around. Like he takes some tumbles that you're just like, I don't know how you're okay, but here you go, man.
Science.
Big fan. Science, baby. He is a science man. So you know what, scientists, we're invulnerable.
Are you vulnerable from the minions of hell?
Absolutely. They ain't got shit on me.
They ain't got shit on you, because and you've played a lot more than me. I've only gone through like the first chapter. Doom the Dark Ages. Well, I've been streaming it, so I have Game Pass Ultimate, and I've used it on my phone. I've used it on my MacBook, and I streamed it from my MacBook to my TV, and I used my Xbox controller. God, what a game! Woo! Good Lord, this is Doom. This is video game right here.
Oh, jeez, man, and everything everything that they've done in this is
Mhm.
designed to just be the most video game ass FPS. Like it took the concepts of what Doom Eternal was doing
Right,
with
right.
like the platforming part of it and sort of like stripped it down a little bit, but like still kept its core there. There's still a lot of like platforming, but the tools they give you are way
Hmm.
more like satisfying this time around because you find yourself the momentum's real fast and they have that
Hmm.
shield. They got that the shield stuff is like a game changer, honestly.
Sure. Oh god, yeah, the sort of Captain America effects you can do with
Yeah,
this,
it's like
and
I was playing this and it's like I kind of want id to make Captain America game now.
take over that 1943.
Yeah, that's because words are about to just come out of my mouth. Like maybe they should make 1943. It's just like you got a cool like a shield
Mhm.
dash thing where you can just kind of lock onto an enemy and just like it's OP as hell. Like
Yeah.
it does good damage, but it also just has you travel an insane distance. Like there are times where it's just like you can get to something that like you have no business traversing this length of distance with the shield that smash thing. And then you can also throw the shield and
Yeah.
like it's cool because like you can throw the shield and level it up and have it get in certain enemies and like it stun locks them when the shield gets in there, so you can just sort of like unleash your like plasma
Mhm.
rifle or whatever. Uh, and the parry system is super satisfying too, like repelling green energy attacks back to whatever enemy. And the they figured out the melee is kind of interesting
Hmm.
because like the glory kills are less interesting than they've ever been. Let's be honest, but um it also like you get like early on you get 3 like solid attacks out of your gauntlet or later on a flail and with that you can deal some massive damage, but after that it's just like a normal melee attack. It doesn't really do a whole lot, but
Hmm.
nothing feels better than jumping off a cliff, doing a shield dash into a guy, and just activating this monster closet, and just absolutely eviscerating everything in your path.
I
It's so
freaking love it because you land, and because the Doom guy, John
yeah,
Doom, John
John's
Doomerton, has
yeah,
weight this time.
yeah.
He's not, and so he lands and just like you said, just
You're
eviscerates all
yeah.
the goons around
When you
him.
when you land, you do the maximum effort kind of thing, and like it even sends a shockwave out when you land. That's how heavy he is. It's so good.
It's what I've been really enjoying about it is like I said, I've only gotten through one chapter. But there are like 22 chapters in this game.
Hmm.
Doom games are long. Like Doom Eternal took me, God, because you want to go back and find everything in that chapter. You want to find all the secrets. These are Doom, by the way, is a Metroidvania. We talk about like first person Metroid. Doom is a Metroidvania, except the only thing you don't have is the freaking morph ball, and you can't really go back to the other levels all that much. But um,
They make it very clear when you're about to
yeah,
enter an area where you won't be able to go back, which is
yes,
nice.
yeah, it's nice. But like the levels are massive. I don't know how they're able. Like, how do you fit all that stuff in this game? This can't fit
It's
on a disc.
yeah,
It's got to fit on like 5 discs.
it's wild when you like finish a level and you got a bunch of stuff and you felt like you saw the entire map, and then it says like
Yep.
34%. You're like, what do you mean 34%?
Right.
What are
Right.
you
Yeah. What are
saying
you
to
talking
me?
about? I thought I found everything. Yeah, it's great. It's awesome. It
And
makes you feel good.
yeah, and they don't like keep things gated either. Like
Right. Yeah.
you get to get into this big mech very early in the game
Yep.
as a as a little treat. It's like chapter 3. At one point the game turns into Panzer Dragoon, which is really cool.
Oh yeah. I haven't got, but that's like early. That's like early in the
Like
game too,
early,
which
it's
is
like
great.
the 5th or 6th chapter. I'm like,
Like That dragon, it's like you see it there. It's this is takes place in the quote unquote dark ages, right? In medieval times. Yeah. Guess what? Still got like mechs. You got dragons with laser wings. You got like laser weapon. It's just nuts. They're just like, let's just have fun with this.
It's a killer aesthetic. Like they really nailed this weird techno organic like it's the second time I've used that today. Just like medieval times aesthetic. It's so good. It's so good.
It's like a D&D campaign in a way because they're just like, let's keep throwing stuff in there.
What if Tiny Tina's was good?
Yeah. Doom, baby. Well, I'm gonna keep playing it. I know we're gonna keep playing this. I was doing some video game taste testing over the weekend because I was playing like a bunch of different games. I had a lot of housework stuff to do, and I had to keep editing all the freaking videos from Patsy. Thank you very much. You're welcome. So I played like some taste testing games. So played like a chapter of Doom. I got like a couple hours into Clair Obscur. A bunch of Playdate games, which I want to talk about next week because I have like a lot of review games, a lot of review codes that nobody else on staff wants to do. So I'm the one doing them, all these indie games. So I've been trying to put like an hour or two here or there on a bunch of games like all weekend because the embargoes are up later this week. So I'm like, let me play enough now so I can talk about it next time. And obviously I've been playing this Desktop Survivors 98, which comes out tomorrow, by the way.
Yeah,
it is officially midnight tonight. So I input the code in there already. But it's just fun. It's captures that vampire, like we talked about, that vampire survivors, but in a whole different way. Like you're actually just moving the cursor. You're basically playing keep away from the enemies until like a little bit later on when you start unlocking certain things. Then you're, oh god, it's so good. Found a Blu-ray drive right here. I can't show you kind of see it there. Blu-ray drive that I can use.
Just like a very old laptop that just happened to have a DVD drive on it.
Nice.
Still, and I was like,
it works perfectly.
Yeah. All right.
It actually overlays onto your desktop. That's why I would want to share it now because you guys will see my natty. My crappy desktop.
It does have an option to turn off the transparency layer, and it gives you a generic, sort of green grass dungeon background and stuff. And so, like, I can only imagine that's going to be the default because if you're running it on Steam or Steam Deck, it's going to be going through Proton, and you're not going to have a Windows. There's no Windows. There's no like desktop for it to overlay. So,
for sure. Let me see if I can. Let me turn off the audio here. Audio settings. 0, 0, 0. And if I can get this, let's see. Let me see how to do the visual cues. How do I hide the? I don't know how to hide it. Where do I hide it? Background dimming, opaque. Is it opaque?
No. I don't remember what the button was. I would have to open it on my own.
There is. Yeah, there you go. It's under wallpaper setup. So you go to. My god, dude. Unbelievable.
It has the background has such a beautiful DOS feel to it.
Yeah, all right. I'm gonna share it. I'm gonna share my screen right now.
Screen.
Yeah, share the screen. Share the screen. All right.
The screen is alive.
Can you see it?
Yeah, I can.
There you go. Look at it. This is Windows. So I'm gonna hit the begin button here. What I love about it is you can hit the little guy here and it goes boop, hides it, and he's back.
Yeah.
It's awesome. You can still see my screen, right? Okay.
Yep.
I'm hitting new run, and I love that the aesthetic is just. I really do wish you could move the things around, but I'm gonna double click new run.
Gotta get your classic.
Start with the classic and the Grove. I love that it's like loading. There it is, baby. Okay, I'm gonna click.
Yeah.
I'm gonna click this one down here.
Yeah. Gotta choose your path. I like that you can click the stuff and get gold.
And just like stay away. Oh, lost 3 lives. Stay away. My little guy is just shooting stuff. And I get monies. And I can get.
This game must be a nightmare on an ultra wide.
Oh God, yeah. Could you imagine?
I'm playing it. It's like my monitor's pretty big, and I was getting kind of lost in this.
I'm just playing. It's perfect on a laptop.
Yeah.
I will say Okay, hurry up. It's literally just following the stupid little curve. Oh, there you go, got him. And I didn't get a chance to. And nothing. There's no other entrances here in the dungeon. So go back up here. Let's
It's
go
cool
to the
that
rank.
it's a little weird, like Robotron Dutch dungeon crawl.
Yeah, it is. It kind of is Robotron. I like that's a good call. So I gotta stay away here. Okay, I got some stuff here. There you go.
There you go.
All right. The fishing pole is funny because it just kind of
It just randomly grabs enemies. It's very funny. I like the word art. The word art. I just like word art.
Word art is good. Yeah, it's funny. All right. Eventually, there we go. Yeah. Owl, cat.
Yeah.
Good just stuff. Those random words out there, which is really funny. Come on. It's just a super simple. Just stay awake. Yeah. Okay, cool. And let's upgrade. Let's upgrade the.
Get the.
Oh, I was gonna do the spinning. I should have done the spinning. Yeah, sorry.
No. Fire rate's a good one to always upgrade in these.
There we go. Cleared the level. Oh, and I got power supply, weapon damage. Ooh, or the binary bombs are cool.
Yeah, it's cool because it focuses in the middle of the screen. So if you can kind of like trick the enemies, that's what's a cool thing about this. It's like the enemies are following the cursor, unlike like rhythm. I don't know. Vampire Survivors and the likes are just kind of like the enemies are just kind of on a set pattern, sort of focused towards you, but not always necessarily like moving.
You can see the little binary bomb kind of fly out every once in a while.
So you can actually, and because it's just a single screen, you can really just there's a meta of getting the enemies cornered in a specific part of the screen for an attack,
a certain attack.
Yeah, the benefit.
God, this game is so freaking. There you go. I'm gonna go with the additional fire.
Oh, gears. That's always.
Oh, gears. Yeah, inflicted damage. Right, let's do that. And you can also heal. Oh, yeah, destroy 25 trees in the grove. Got my achievement. Oh, here we go. Gonna spend some monies.
The Bonzi buddy.
A new available cat JPEG. Love it.
Beautiful. Random upgrade. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Someone's been spending. Yeah. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah, I love little Bonzi buddy. Love to see it.
Here we go. Here's a boss.
Man. This guy sucks.
I got really far the first couple times, and it was just after that I kept dying because I keep forgetting to stay away from like his stupid little fire attack.
Yeah, Zero saying the Vive has like a ski-free Minesweeper, and it's like, well,
it does.
That's the intention too, because it was 100%. I know Minesweeper has an attack in it. I have to assume ski-free will have an attack in it at some point, because every attack is just based off of the game.
I'm totally gonna die here.
Yeah.
But I don't have these achievements don't carry over into Steam because this is just literally the DVD version. So
and it's a pre-release version. So there's gonna be others it's gonna be more fine-tuned, and there's gonna be stuff that's not in this version on the disc version.
Woo! I'm not doing horrible. You really want to get upgraded before you take these take any of these bosses on, though.
Oh yeah, you want to go to every room that you have access to sometimes.
Yeah, before you head to one of these guys.
Yeah. And this guy is just fast. It's hard to.
Yeah. Oh, and he throws a stupid. Yep.
Love to see it.
Love to see it. And bam, there we go.
Boom.
Oh, but I found a magnet. Okay, here's good. Press OK to process the results. And then you go back to the blue. And you can change the background, which is cool. So if you want to go here and change the wallpaper. That's what it was. Here is the grass one. Here's the famous ocean one. Yeah, it's good.
You gotta hit apply, man.
That's right.
There you go.
Love it. There you go. So good. So good.
Hell yeah.
All right,
a well-deserved earner of the SideQuesting Team Choice Award 2025.
Yes, very much so. Which will go up maybe tonight.
So don't commit
likely.
yourself. You know how.
Well, I finally finished off the last caretaker video and got all that set up. So depends on how tired I am. Might just collapse on the couch for this evening. But yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. So there we go. That's it for tonight. Nice 45-ish minutes. JJ, thank you for hopping on, my dear friend.
Oh, it's always good stuff.
And next week we'll have a bunch of stuff to talk about. Hopefully my voice is back by then.
I had myself at a point convinced that next week was June, so I was like, "Oh hell yeah, switch to baby!" And then I look at the calendar and I'm like, "Oh
no." But yeah, it'll be June. It'll be June enough. It'll be June enough. All right, friends. SideQuesting.com. Find us there. SideQuesting TV on YouTube and Twitch. Yeah, when you go to SideQuesting.com, find us in the Discord, because that's where all the awesome people are. And if you want to submit something for the theme week, hop in there, click on their SideQuesting stuff. You see theme week, and let us know what you want to put in there. We've already got a couple cool ideas, and I'm already plotting mine. We'll do it sometime.
You don't have to be a member of the team.
Yeah, no, you don't. It just
we just have to accept it. Like my camera is going crazy, right?
Your camera's going crazy. It's a sign. Yeah, we'll just make sure that it's not porn. That's going to be illegal pretty soon here, anyways. But yeah, so that'll be a lot of fun. So it could be pictures, it could be an article or video. It's awesome. We just want to help the showcase community stuff. So with that, see you in the next episode of the SideQuest. Dilly for Fortnite.